This morning on Bay Street, providing live coverage of the 1989 Boxing Day Parade. What you're seeing now is Junkanoo on this spectacular morning. It is very cold out. 50 degrees has been predicted by the weatherman for this early Tuesday morning. Dawn, good morning. Are you cold?
Yes, I'm cold, but I'm dressed warmly and I'm feeling good.
The global climate is changing, and the change is being felt in the Bahamas.
We haven't had that cold weather in a while.
Things are no longer the same.
We are so accustomed to cooler weather. We're used to wearing a long sleeve sweater on a New Year's and Boxing Day morning.
In 2006, the temperature reached a high of 85 and a low of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Shifts in climate will definitely impact our tourist industry. If colder countries are becoming warmer, tourists will have less of an incentive to travel down south. Furthermore, global warming is affecting the state of our coral.
The water temperature has risen over the past 3 to 4 years.
The coral is now deteriorating due to the warming in the climate. It's fading, all of the colors are dying away.
The scale of coral death that we're seeing is unprecedented in our geological record.
In the Family Islands in particular, where a lot of small settlements depend on fishing as their livelihood. If we don't have a healthy coral reef ecosystem, then they have lost that livelihood.
Reefs also provide protection from storm damage. When a hurricane comes towards the Bahamas, our coral reefs are really our first line of defense. They're our natural breakwater. The Bahamas is a very low-lying country, the highest point being 206 feet above sea level.
In the Bahamas, we have been seeing far more hurricanes. The intensity of these storms now have been increasing. We had 19 just in 2005. With the earth heating up, I mean, this is really a fuel for the generation or the increase in the intensity of our storms.
It packed a punch of 140 miles an hour winds and threatened major devastation.
Gusting winds of 150 miles per hour, leaving little untouched.
The hurricane came from a different area that was accustomed. So therefore the waves were much more severe. We were caught off guard because of the severity of the sea surge.
With this whole issue of climate change is that things are no longer the same as they were before. We can't do things the same way. We found that out on Grand Bahama. We just can't.
We had like a tidal wave in that storm. From out there, when the wind shifted and went out in the southwest, the water come in. Because the house was gone. I left all the stuff in the house there. All the clothes and everything, because I didn't think it was coming to nothing like this.
I don't know, you don't know, nobody knows what's going to happen in the next 5 or 10 years. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So you just have to be on the alert and listen to the news and listen to the radio. And if they say you have to evacuate, then you have to evacuate.
Red Cross is adapting to the change of the climate. Hurricanes are getting stronger. The Bahamas Red Cross is building its capacity to respond to disasters faster.
But we have to be ready. The climate's changing. We have to change too.
Bahamians have this can-do attitude, and they can do.
The Red Cross has become involved in the climate change dialogue and is working with others in all phases of disaster management. The climate is changing, and so are we.
Be prepared. Join your community disaster response team.